So with the Australian Open in the rearview mirror, we head over to the Middle East where we watch some of the biggest tournaments in the desert, including Abu Dhabi. We've got Dubai and Doha as well coming up in a couple of weeks. But we start with Abu Dhabi. It's the big event, and a lot of big names are coming back for the first time since the Australian Open. But let's go have a look at the draw and who is actually pulled out of the draw. Only a couple of names. So heading over to the withdrawal list, we only have 2 players that have pulled out. We've got Navarro and Paolini have both pulled out of this one. But let's head to the top of the draw because there are some massive names returning for the first time since Australia. So starting at the top of the draw, we've got Rybakina, number 1 seed. We've got 8 seeds in this one. Top 4 seeds get a bye in the first round, starting with Rybakina. She'll take on the winner of Osaka or a qualifier. And Naomi Osaka's only just come back. She's only played 2 or 3 events. So that is a crazy second round potentially for Osaka, but also crazy for Rybakina. Of course, didn't play great at the Australian Open. So that could be a really fun second round match. Then you got Wong versus Zhu. Winner of that will take on either a qualifier or the number 5 seed, Ostapenko, in the second round. And again, Penko is also a very dangerous opponent. We know that, especially against Rybakina. They have some really great clashes. And they're also not very good friends, so that's always makes it fun. Then you got Krejcikova, the number 4 seed. She gets a bye in the first round. Winner of that will take on either Kudermetova or another qualifier. Then you got Kalinina taking on Badosa. Winner of that will take on either Sharenko or the number 8 seed Samsonova in the second round. So a few qualifiers in this section of the draw, but some of the qualies that are still live as I'm recording this. Danielle Collins, she could be a qualifier that one of these players have to play. Also Linda Noskova, who of course made it to the quarterfinals of the Australian Open, also could be a first round opponent. So you think Osaka versus Rybakina is crazy. It could be Collins versus Osaka. Winner plays Rybakina. So it could be even crazier if they qualify and it falls that way. Then we go over to the bottom half of the draw. You've got Kazakhina, number 7 seed, taking on a quali. Winner of that match will take on another quali because all the qualifiers are stacked in this little section. Then you've got Garcia taking on Castella. Winner of that will take on number 3 seed Sakari in the second round. Of course, Garcia only 6 months ago was in the top 10. So that's a crazy second round for Sakari. Unfortunately, didn't play great at the Australian Open. So it's not going to get any easier for her. Then you got the number 6 seed Dajmai taking on Wong. Winner of that will take on either the wild card Iala or Lynette in the second round. Then you got Buzkova taking on Raducanu. Winner of that will take on the number 2 seed Ons Jabeur in the second round. Again, the top 2 seeds are getting some of the comeback players and some of the nightmares with Raducanu and Osaka, but Raducanu-Jabeur could be a really, really fun match. And of course, Emma Raducanu coming back for the first time. She played okay in Australia, lost maybe surprisingly earlier than expected, but put her up against Ons Jabeur. That could be a really fun match on day 3 or 4. There it is. That is the draw for Abu Dhabi, and it's so stacked to start us off. First tournament really since the Australian Open that all the big names are coming back. Of course, we've got Dubai and Doha coming up over the next couple of weeks as well, where we've got Swiatek, we'll get Goff back in action, Sabalenka, of course, for the first time since winning the Australian Open. But let me know down in the comments below, who do you think's going to win this one? Because it doesn't seem as easy as just picking one of the top 4, because the top 2 players have potentially really dangerous second round matches. So maybe someone like a Krejcikova, who's number 4 seed, probably got the easiest draw, but unfortunately for her, she doesn't make it easy on herself when she plays. Maybe someone lower ranked. Maybe it's an unseeded player who wins this one, but it's a huge event in Abu Dhabi, and we're getting some of the big names coming back for the first time.